It's your boy Cooler Ruler Divina. We are on the Above Ground Radio Show on Cooler Beats Radio, coolerbeats.net. And in the building today, I got a special guest host by the name of Tyrell.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Tyrell coming out of Hollis, Queens.
Right. Queens in the building, man.
Yes, sir, always.
Queens in the building twice or thrice, kind of, tonight.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll see what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, in the building tonight, man. Oh, Ty.
Yo.
Tell me about you, man. What you up to?
About me, man, I work, I chill, I party, I live. I'm blessed, man. Make a couple beats. Still learning. I'm still learning, the ropes and all of that.
Yeah.
We gonna get that going soon.
You can link up on that. You already know.
Yeah, we already know. Just hit me. TAHRELL is Tyrell.
Okay.
You can find me on everything with that. Tyrell, TAHRELL.
And you do radio besides this, too?
Yeah.
Tell them what that is.
I used to be in LIC. Shout outs to WVMR. They gave me my first shot.
Word
besides up. Cooler. I remember.
No question. Nah, it's all good. It's all love.
Cooler. And I'm at zonedout.net off Rogers and Flatbush right now. Shouts to Brooklyn. Showing wild love right now. Shouts to DJ Dash, DJ Kev.
I'm from Brooklyn.
And Brandon Vibes, Tech Nine Movements. You know what it is.
And in the building today, man, we got this killer to the right of us, Ty.
Oh, word.
I don't know what y'all talking
I hear he's a shooter.
Oh, word?
I don't know, man. Clutch.
I heard he from Brooklyn. I don't know.
Get the strap.
I don't shoot nothing.
I don't shoot nothing. That's right. On the record, he
only shot I take is at a bar. What you talking about?
Oh, down here.
And you, sir, go by the name of?
Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs in the building, man, on the
Yes,
Above
sir.
Ground Radio Show. Welcome to the Above Ground Radio Show, Josh Jacobs.
What's up, man? Thank you for having me, man.
No question, man. I mean, let me get you to talk up a little.
Hey, listen, I got a deep voice. Yeah, try to. One, two, 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 three.
Don't worry, we got the
mic check.
He had the jokes. That shit was funny as hell, though.
We got the acoustics together. But Josh, man, what brings you here, man? Like, you keep busy, pretty much, right?
Yeah, man. I got a lot of stuff going right now. I just released my project, The Fall, about 3 weeks ago.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you so
That's
much,
a good
man. It's been going very well. Shout out to my man Hubs right here. He's the one that put me on, man. Yo, Hampton is in the building right now.
In the building.
My man be repping Hampton hard, man.
Good. That's where you from. That's what you supposed to do. Put on.
But the thing is that he still ain't invite me to a Hampton party. So I was like,
the word that's coming, right?
I'm waiting.
Right,
for
right,
that.
Hubbard. Summertime.
I see it in the movies.
A
So
late
I'm like,
release party? What up? In the Hamptons? What
the
up?
release party got to be real. They got to be pools and a
know,
bunch of people everywhere. Like it got to be like it's in the movies. Because
Project X.
if it's anything short of that, then you slack.
You don't want to be part of it.
It got to be Project X.
So you deserve that, bruh? You deserve that? You out here putting that work in or what?
Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, I released that project. I released my video, Bohemian Rhapsody, that's on YouTube right now. I already started on my next project. I was just on Fuse, about 3 weeks ago.
So you're next
on that.
Your next
Yeah.
Oh, you was on Fuse. That's
I was on Fuse. I did their weekly wrap-up, and they got me doing another segment. So that one I'm really excited about, so y'all stay tuned for that.
Okay.
And I'm trying to be on everything, so I'm trying to be everywhere. I'm trying to get on Flex. I'm trying to get on Sway. All they got to do is, I got to work my way in there. You know what I'm saying?
You're doing a good job now. I hear the music going, and everybody's saying this is the one. So
yeah, I'm trying, man.
Slowly but surely, my son, it's gonna come, man. It's gonna come.
From your mouth to God's ears. That's always what
That's
I say.
it. Let's put it in the universe.
Let's put it in God's hands and in the universe, and we there.
Yeah.
So that next project would be project number.
Wow. Shit. Probably project number 7, 6, something like that.
Working.
I've been doing this seriously since I was about 15. But I've been writing since I was 9.
Yeah.
So
what's your age now?
I'm 20, turning 28 actually Friday.
Oh, happy early birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, happy birthday.
He took the set. There it is. That's my shot to you.
That's my shot.
That's my shot to you.
For real, man. For real, yeah. But it's kind of surreal. Funny that we even talking about projects, because I was actually the other day I had a moment where I went on. I didn't even know that there was a DatPiff app.
Yeah.
And I go on the DatPiff app, and I'm like, yo, let me look up some of my let me see if they still got my stuff up there. Because I remember I started when I was 15. 15. Shit, it's 2018 now.
Right.
It's probably like not 2005, 2000. Yeah.
Okay.
So
13 years.
Yeah. So I'm like, damn, that was mad long ago.
Yeah.
And I was just like curious, like if they got an app now, they probably took mad shit down. And then I go up and they actually have my old mixtapes when I was 15.
How did that make you feel? Like,
and I put them all on. Like I put on the one I was 15, when I was 18, and when I was 21. And I was like, damn, like time fucking flies.
So you was beasting back then too when you listened to it? Was
yeah,
you like,
well, it was funny. Like for a little kid, yeah, I was beasting.
Okay.
But my third mixtape, which is the one mixtape, was when I was like, yo, like I'm barring the fuck out of everything. And back then it was, for me, it was more about the bars and a little less about conscious rap. It was about, I'm gonna bar you to death. Every punchline and metaphor gonna have you doing oohs and ahs. And of course I slip in the little shorty joint, and you mix it up. So I'm listening and I'm like, damn, like I'm listening to then, and it's like the progression is just so real. The growth, the topic content has changed so much. So
I always compare it to being in the gym. Like if you're in the gym a lot, you're gonna see the results.
I will say though, it has motivated me a lot, because it's like after I heard that, I was just telling Hubs just now that I heard it and I'm like, damn, like I haven't really barred anything up like that in a minute. And I like Bohemian Rhapsody, we're gonna play that. Obviously we had a little taste of it. I bar that up a little bit, and I still do it, but not like to the extent where I know I got that. And I think it's also because of the way that music has trended and changed. Like at the time that I was doing it for a purpose. Like I'm trying to be the illest lyricist out, and nowadays it's more about songwriting. So my songs are still ill. Obviously it's still lyrical, but it's a little less like detailed. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't so much about metaphors and punchlines and similes and putting all that together. It was more in wordplay. Right now it's just about writing a good song, writing a good hook, and seeing what lane I'm trying to get into. Back in the day, it was just like, I'm just trying to be a rapidy rap ass.
But not to cut you, bro, but you got to remember, back in the day, it was like Cassidy, Banks, like bar, and that's
you had no choice.
You was probably listening to, and you was like, yo,
and
I'm on that time.
That's exactly where, like, I was just like, I got inspired.
Of course, of course.
It's weird to say I inspired myself, because I'm listening back then. It's like, damn, like I was really going in.
Yeah, black
I was like, but I haven't done it in a minute. So I feel like I gotta remind people. So yesterday, well, the day before, I was at my house. I'm like, yo, I gotta come up with some shit. And I had a beat that I got from my man Somatic. Shout out to him. Shout out to my man Con Boogie. And I was like, yo, I've been wanting to get a track where I could bar shit up, but this was different. I was like, I'm gonna bar the fuck out of this. If I could bar this, I could bar anything, because it wasn't like a boom bap beat. It was kind of like in the between a hip hop and a southern beat. And I was just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna see what I could do with it. And I went ham. And the song was Y'all Must Have Forgot. And the hook is literally about 4 bars long. It's just very simple. And but everything else is just bars, like
you
coming out, ba ba ba
yeah.
ba ba, like guns blazing. And the last verse, I went like Tech 9 on the shit, something I've never done. I was like, I wanna show people that I could go whatever direction you put me in. I could go punchline, I could go flow wise, I could go double time. Whatever you throw at me, I could do it. I've been doing it that long, so.
How it should be. That's what's up, man. So, go ahead, cool. My fault, bro.
Nah, it's a good segue. You say you've been doing it for a long time. So, what is the craziest moment in this career that you had?
That was my question.
Yeah,
craziest moment
like
in the career.
And I mean, like, like you met Michael Jackson, and you know what I mean? You and Michael Jackson rapping on stage.
I mean, there's been a bunch of those. But I would say like the most meaningful, if I had to guess, is when I met Cool G rapping Kwame.
Wow.
Okay.
That's big.
That was like upstate. Well, my man Domingo Beats, he's like one of my mentors. Shout out to him. And he's the producer of Dream Shatter for Pun.
Okay.
And he's produced a bunch. He's worked with Marley Marl. He's pretty much worked with almost everybody. Yeah,
talking great.
And people within the industry. So he had taken me out there. He lives in PA. He took me to a spot, and Cool G pulls up and Kwame, and he didn't think I knew them. Like he did, cause I'm young, whatever.
Yeah.
He goes, "You know who this is?" I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" He's like, "You serious?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, come on, you crazy? Who does it? Who would be a hip hop head and not know who Cool G Rap is? And I know I'm not of your age, but like me being a hip hop enthusiast, I'm just like gaga, like oh shit, you know. And then just I've met a lot of legends within my right, like now, like back in the day. Like one of my mentors is PF Cuttin and one half of the Blase.
Right.
And Blase is like family.
Yeah.
PF Cuttin's like family. J. Rue the Damager, family. Like
PF
these
Cuttin
are all
was,
people from East New York.
He was the producer that
He's a producer / DJ.
that-
He was I believe he was working with Mr. C back in the day. Like he started doing a little bit of Hot 97 for a little bit, and then but he still runs East New York radio out there right now. So I grew up with a lot of the people in the East that were actually popping. And then I just branched off and met Master Killer from Wu-Tang and Action Bronson before he got big. Like he was chilling with J Love and making mixtapes with him. Like he used to literally sit. I remember when I met him. He probably don't remember, but I met him literally in PF's studio right downstairs at G's Barbershop in East New York. And that day was funny because after he left, I was recording a track with PF and a couple other dudes, and people from upstairs in East New York like literally came down into the studio watching me as I spit. And it went from nobody there till about 20 people just watching.
Dope.
And at that time I was like 14 or 15 when I really started. And I guess they had never seen somebody my age who was actually rhyming like that. So I wish I would have had a Joey Badass moment if YouTube was that popping at that time.
Back in the day, man, they
record
got it
it.
easy now, son. They got it so easy now. Like back in the day, you really had to spit and get your name up. Now you just post a video and just let it go.
Yeah, it almost like I seem like I'm behind because every time a new trend comes up, I'm like, damn, now I gotta adjust again. Like, because at that time I didn't know shit about YouTube, and then I heard about it, and then I was like, okay, now I gotta get on this shit. I gotta start making videos, and I was late on that trend and late on this trend, and it's like I gotta get on a fucking trend where it's like right when it happens, boom, because that's really how people start popping, So that's what it is.
You start your own.
Yeah.
So yo, Josh.
Yeah.
Introduce this Bohemian Rhapsody.
All right, so this song is Bohemian Rhapsody. It's off my project The Fall. All these songs I put on right now that I sent you is off the project The Fall. This one's a little bit more fun, but it is stemmed from Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen, which is one of my favorite rock songs. It's not sampled by them. I wanted to originally sample it, but the concept of the song was, I read, I was such a fan of Freddie Mercury, and when I looked up the definition of Bohemian Rhapsody, it was like artistic, like thoughts.
Yeah.
If you really if you sum it up into a thing, is like your thoughts on the world today, artistically. So I kind of flipped it in a hip hop way, in the way that they did it in the song. So if you listen closely to the beat, if you know Bohemian Rhapsody from Queen, the beat and their singing switches up at least 3-4 times. And they have no hook.
All the breakdown. That's off The Fall too. That's dope. Feeling that. Like that first one too. You switched up like what, 3 times, 4 times?
Switched up like 4 times.
Like 4 times.
Yeah,
that's
man.
That's
Yeah,
talent,
man.
Bro.
Yeah, man.
So what made you want to rap or write or like what got you into that?
That's a very long story. Nah, I give you the short version.
Okay, cool.
I would say, well, it's a funny story I tell everybody. So I feel like I had no choice. I feel like it was put in me. I don't know if you notice. So doctors say they advise mothers sometimes to calm a baby down before they're born. Obviously when they're in the womb, they tell them play like orchestra music and jazz.
That's
and
what
put
happened
it
to
on
me.
the belly, you know. That shit ain't happen with me. My mother played hip hop, so like and dead ass. Like she said like I used to go on the train, go on the bus, put the headphones on, and I used to listen to Tupac.
Wow.
And then you put it on there, and then sometimes she used to listen like freestyle, like, put it on there, all that. So when I was born, it's just ironic because I got videos of me jumping around to Crisscross, and like literally like joyous like this shit was like the hottest shit since cracked ice, and then like House of Pain, like once again jump around, right. From then my dad was a big hip hop enthusiast, so he used to listen to like thank God for my pops, because it wasn't for my pops I wouldn't be doing half the hip hop shit I'm doing now, because he literally introduced me to Eric B and Rakim, Run DMC, Tribe Called Quest. Yeah, and it's crazy because it's even like fucking groups that nobody even knows about, like Group Home and Brand Nubian.
Wow.
And Leaders of the New School. Like everybody thinks that like Busta started with Tribe Called. Like no, Busta started with Leaders of the New School, left and went into Tribe Called.
All right, so hold on, because this second segment of the Above Ground Radio Show is actually a trivia. And what you just did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that I introduced it without introducing
You incriminated yourself on the next level real quick.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So
get the phone ready.
I gotta get my Google search ready.
Ain't no Google search. Got confiscated his phone.
I'm trying to download the Instagram app on my other phone so I could go live again. Go ahead.
All right, so look, right? You mentioned you knew Tupac from the womb, basically.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I want you to name to me at least 3 artists that he mentioned to hit him up. That's wild easy. 3 artists that he mentioned in the diss record, hit him up.
Wait, artists or hip-hop artists?
Puff Daddy, Biggie Smalls, Faith.
Artists.
There you go.
I just gave you 3.
Yeah, I should have said hip-hop artists.
Come on, man. That's mad easy. That's
top 3 right there. Like,
I just gave you the top 3 without no hesitation.
All right. I bet. Okay, you got that. That worked. All right, here's another question.
Okay.
Bow Wow's producer. Listen, where we going with it?
Jermaine Dupri.
Right.
Okay.
Was
that the question?
No. Who was his first group? It wasn't Bow Wow. Who was his first group?
Who was his first group?
Yep.
Wow.
Who he came into the game with?
Ooh. As far as like hip hop group?
Basically, how do we know Jermaine Dupri? Who was the first thing he touched down with? The first groundbreaker.
Oh shit! I think you might have stumped me.
Saying who was he signed to?
No. He's asking
who he touched down with.
Who
like,
was their first?
Who was his flagship group?
Flagship group.
Wasn't it Suge's group?
Nope.
Nah.
Nah.
Wow.
You want a hint? You said it, bro.
I said it.
Yep.
I said.
You talked about the group just now.
Oh, Brand Nubian?
Nope.
No. Tribe.
Dupri.
Tribe?
Nope.
I said Tribe. Well, now I'm guessing. So I said Tribe. What, Run?
Nope.
It wasn't Run. I know that because it was Russ. That was Russ.
Chris Cross. Give it time. You supposed to let him in.
I was about to say. Listen, I love it. You just taught me something because I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
I didn't know. You just definitely taught me something.
Yeah, but I was watching Bow's interview and he was saying how, he was down with Suge first. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't know
he just taught me that. Now I can remember that Chris Cross was signed by Jermaine.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes sense because Bow Wow ain't too far from Chris Cross.
Right, he was making, That's why Dre.
Yeah.
That's why Dre was trying to clown Jermaine Dupri, seeing that all his, you know what I'm saying?
All his artists,
I ain't got to
kids.
do songs with 10 and 11-year-olds. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
gotta do it with 10 and 11-year-olds. So what you
Yeah.
say is what you say. That was Doc and M.
Yeah, yo.
That I was forced to pull up storms, stir up shit, pick up guns, cuss till I slur up spit. Y'all don't let me go start it. That's my idol. I love him.
Name a Brooklyn rapper besides Jay-Z that Eminem collabed with.
A Brooklyn rapper besides Jay-Z that Eminem collab with. I mean, you do. I don't know if this counts, but I know Eminem did a track with Biggie, Dead Wrong, but
That's
I know
exactly what I was
he was
thinking.
live.
That's what I was thinking. I was trying to throw a sidebar. Like
7 different levels of Weathermorphins, the horse's head.
Yeah.
Like, yo, he killed that shit.
yeah, he did.
He killed that shit.
Okay. All right.
You can't quiz me on Eminem. That's
I can't?
You could try, but I think I
bet.
got this.
All right, bet. All right. Name the artist that Eminem tried to bring out besides Royce 5'9" and besides Royce the 5'9" and D12.
50 Cent.
No.
What you mean from Detroit?
Yeah,
You didn't
okay.
specify.
Okay, I didn't specify. All right, I'll clean it up.
Because I was about to say
I'll clean
Eminem
besides
kind of
50
he signed 50.
Besides 50 Cent, you're right. You're absolutely right on that.
Bizarre.
But besides 50, besides D12, and besides who I said Royce the 5'9". And Bizarre is part of D12, so you can.
I mean, he's trying to bring out so many. You got Joe Budden, you got Joe Budden, you got Joel Ortiz.
Nah,
you got
but that
Crocodile,
one,
you got the
that
whole
one.
slaughterhouse.
You remember when the fire?
Yellow
you
Wolf.
remember the
You got
iron was hot.
You got Yellow Wolf.
When the Eminem iron was hot.
When
he was striking hot, like in the beginning.
When
he had an artist, and we anticipated this artist like, this.
Obi Trice.
Right.
There you go. I was like that.
Right.
Nah. He was nah. I'm not gonna lie. I was a big Obi fan when he came out with that album. It was like beers, and some cheers. That's what it was.
Obi a beast.
That track he had with M. But you know who killed him though, and I'm not gonna lie, and you could tell me if I'm wrong. I feel like Red Cafe killed him because they sound exactly the same.
I never compared the two.
If you really,
in my mind, I think Obi would eat Red Cafe.
I think so too.
Like,
but the problem I'm saying is that they literally sound the same. Like when Red Cafe came out, I thought it was Obi, and I'm like, yo, this Obi shit is hot. Like listen to their tone. If you listen to their tone of voice, like off a first listen, it's like it literally sounds like Obi. Like I was like, the only difference is at the end of Obi's verses, he has like this accent that you can tell that is him. But as far as tone of voice, like he literally sounded like it's like listening to Designer and Future. When I heard Designer come out with Panda, I literally thought that was Future. I'm like, yo, what's that? I was asking somebody, yo, what's that Future track? That shit is hard.
Telling everybody about Designer before he
I remember this.
Because I told people because we followed each other on Twitter. That's how I knew Designer from Twitter days when I was back on Twitter heavy.
Wow.
And Designer dropped Panda, and 3 months later that shit took
the fuck off.
You didn't expect that. You didn't expect it to get like that though.
I didn't think.
What? You talking about a Panda?
Ty, you didn't expect, even though you thought it was hard, you didn't expect it to get like that crazy.
I heard this shit, I was like, yo, this is the one. And I told everybody, I said, yo, watch out for this song.
Yeah, that shit is hard, bro. Like I can't even lie. I did my own freestyle to it. So you know what I'm saying? I think everybody did a freestyle to that. Now everybody's doing a freestyle to Nicki's Chun-Li shit. Shout out to my homegirl Chrissy Bands. She killed that shit, and she's on YouTube heavy right now. The video only been out like 2 weeks. She got like 47K.
Okay, we probably gotta get her in.
That's little sis right there. Like I fuck with her heavy. Like I really fuck with these artists from New York. Like I don't think people understand how dope New York artists are right now. It's just we're getting overlooked because of this whole movement. But I feel like hip hop is coming full circle. Like that happens every 5-10 years where like it comes in around like back to where it started. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that boom bap is officially gonna come back, but I feel like with a project like Royce's, I don't know if you heard Book of Ryan. Book of Ryan literally is a boom bap. You know, it's a tribute to boom bap. Saha the Prince's album is crazy. Like, there's so many good art here, and there's artists that nobody even knows about that's like killing this shit on the internet. Like, you know, like Token. Like, shout out to Token from Massachusetts, white kid. Like, dude is nice as fuck. Yo, he's beast. He's beast. Like, you know, the dude could rap. Like, the kid could rap like a motherfucker. Like, he reminds me of a young M. You know, it's fucking futuristic, another beast, Super Duper Kyle, and this is before Super Duper Kyle did that shit with fucking Lil Yachty. Like, Lil Yachty, you know, Lil Yachty's Lil Yachty. I'm not gonna claim like I'm a fan, but the dude knows what he's doing. He knows his demographic. He caters to his demographic. Like, you can't hate on somebody. Like, before I used to be one of those.
They pack them crowds.
I used to be one of those rapidy rap cats.
I just don't want us to be like the older dudes, how they was back in the day toward us. That's why I look at the kids. I'm like, yo, that's their sound.
Exactly.
I want them to do them.
Older dude, cause I see my nieces and nephews. I don't have kids. I see my nieces and nephews. I see them doing the dances. I was just like,
but here's the thing. Here's the thing. Like, and this is, and I'm gonna say this and leave it here. And I think you could agree with it. The only thing I don't agree with is the message that comes from them.
Right.
I don't mind the sound. You know what I'm saying?
There was a point in time though.
When Designer first came out, I'm like, yo, and even like Young Thug. Like, I listen to Young Thug. I listen to Designer, and I'm like, yo, these dudes. I don't know what it is. I'm not a fan because I'm a fan of lyricism. I'm a fan of, like, you gotta literally touch me with shit in order for me to like tell you like, yo, I'm a huge fan. So when I listen to like Pump, I be getting tight because I'm like, the sound itself, like, and Joey Cole put it perfectly in the new interview he just did. But 1985, yeah, but he just did an interview with Angie today. I don't know if you've heard it. But I listened to the whole thing because I listen to shit like that. I like to listen to shit like that, and I was like, you know, the dude's sound is something so unique. You can't deny the sound. You can't deny the texture of the voice, because that's what really gets people famous. If people could recognize your voice on the radio, it makes you unique. But the message behind it is one I don't support. I don't support popping perks. I don't support, you know, doing drugs. I sipping lean, and I don't support, you know, sorry to say, but Tekashi, like, he's literally, not for nothing, he's promoting violence. And you know, you got to understand, I know it's music, but to an extent you got a responsibility to the people that listen to your music, and like, you're literally talking about shooting people and all of that. Like, I've grown to the point where it's like, all right, I get it, because I was a 50 fan and I loved it. But at the same time, like, when I really think back on it, like, the way he's doing it, I didn't see 50 doing all the stuff that he's doing right now, as far as with the social media and trolling and doing all of that. Like, I feel like this culture has become so social media driven and accustomed to trends that it's insane. Like, in order to stay relevant, you have to become a trend. I mean, Kanye is classic of it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I listen to Kanye and I still am a fan of Kanye. I still listen to his music, but when I listen to him now and the interviews he did and everything that happened, it's like, bro, like, is this really what you think, or are you just literally trying to stay relevant in the media eye until your album comes out? And when you do that, it creates a conversation that's not really good for you.
Negative.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not good for the people that listen to you, because people that listen to you look up to you. They're inspired by you. And when you're supporting somebody, I'm not even gonna say his name on the interview, but when you're supporting somebody who promotes hate and division in the country, like, literally, like, has not supported people of our color, people of our ethnicities. And I say color and ethnicity because I'm Puerto Rican, but that doesn't neglect from the fact that I'm half Puerto Rican, I'm half Taino, half white, half black, and I hang out with most of my boys are black, most of my people is Spanish, like, and I love white people too. So it's just like I don't discriminate against nobody. One of my so it's like to support somebody who has literally divided the country in half is something that is just like.
I've always been stronger than what I thought I was. I've been special, been rolling up in that charter bus. Got superpowers on mics, I feel like I'm marvelous. Watch them marvelous, like Captain Rico just stepped on the scene and I'm about to bust them in their head with a can of Goya beans and some adobo. Putting Captain America in a chokehold, letting the Black Panther black on him with a foot in his asshole. I bet you that'll slow up the cash flow. Is that so? Yup, we showing we don't play that. If they blowing money out the ass, we call this the big payback. Throw away back like fat strippers and vintage jerseys. Trying to hit my pockets, but none of that shit can hurt me. I make it feel the burn like Sanders and chicks with herpes. I'm so cold, catch a brain freeze when I spit the Slurpees. Going tit for tat, I'd rather go tat and tit and put my name on it on every shorty that's bad as shit. Josh Jacobs established in 1990, born sinner as a spitter. My father always remind me, every verse gotta be better than the first and gotta keep it tight. So every bar I spit is a virgin, I never sleep at night. If you don't get it, take a sec. I'm saying I keep them tight in the virgin because I'm better than the rest. Times change, had to switch it up. It's a new year, new me. Took a few weeks and grew a new beard. Coming off the leash, salivating for some food, yeah. Sniffing at the prospects to see who getting chewed, yeah. Who here? When I come test with the truth, yeah. Death coming trees, I'm just looking for the roots, yeah. When shit hit the fan, then I'm going through the booth, yeah. Superman's alive, got me stepping in the booth, yeah. Stepping to the lair to see the heir to the throne sit. Coming from my seat, so when I take it for my own. Now I'm grown with a little facial hair and cologne, looking flyer than a sky full of drones. I be putting on for my city, it's a pity, huh? I'm leaving MCs looking like some raccoons on the road. Feeling tick, he's some chicken soup for your soul. I'ma show him how to feel to get served by a troll. It's a low man with a big heart, going beast mode. Bars on Marshawn, his stick on the beat though. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on now. Yeah, 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 yeah. Get back in it. Yo. I've been on my hardcore rap shit, on some rap beats, been murdering every classic. Check my rap sheet, I just do it like Nike, cause I'm an athlete and it's a 40-yard dash. I'ma sprint like a track meet at ease. All your cadets ain't never been decorated. I got a medal for every cat that I violated. I'm the violator, the killer clown, the annihilator, chewing on them like annihilator from now to later. Who want war? You out your damn mind, get your mind blown like you going head first into a landmine. You old news and still talking through a landline. Waiting to fly, but I put your whole career on standby. Never been a follower, I'm anti. Never been a tight ass. Some of you dudes need a larger pant size. Cutting your circulation to your balls. That's why they never drop. So get some skinny jeans and a pant size. Don't mean to chastise, but you look like the last guy. Beat into some quicksand and beat by a landslide. Woo! Yeah. All right. All right. Yo, 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 check it. I'm rapping like I'm Carlos. The way I'm pulling strings while I'm strumming, I tune them up like a hitman for the narcos. Santana, straight from the set with a bandana, transmitting real sound. I was born with some antennas. Don't talk shit, it's bad manners. Take a couple of shots from me and get lost in the moment. My hands cameras. Jab them with a cannon and straight right with a Nikon. Left hook with a Sony and make it sting like a python. These notepads don't have enough space for me to write on. I need to double changes since I write wrong. That's right on. You write wrong, I write wrong. You submit, I spell check. You stay up on that sub shit. So while we on the subject, I'll subject your ass to a class that'll have you upset. Trying to figure out the subtext while I went in on some subhead. May not make no sense, but it's all a part of a subset. I'm deeper with my words than submerged holes. Get a sub wet, get it? Am I too tactical? Is my angle in this game going past you, but my actions are unilateral? If you don't understand, I can't be mad at you. This rap one-on-one for dummies, and you're just a product of what these rappers do. Subordinate pledges. I show them what this paddle do. Whip them and cow tip them and let them lay like some cattle do. New York till I die. I'm taking over like McAdoo to spread the game thinner than open women that straddle you. I got it like that. If they try to battle you, get on some Putin type shit. Spit them commie type raps. Don't like it, you gotta deal with it. I'm getting ready to drop bombs on them. You could say I'm Kim Jong strong, ill with it. Still with it, but got no steel with it. I'm real with it. I don't need no hammer. I got more tools I can seal with it. From a long distance, I hit him. I'm Bradley Beal with it. Magic's man, wizardry at his best, disappear with it. And reappear with a vengeance, hungry and need for more. I'm making potions and setting Grya to Gryffindor. These are just analogies, dummy, this ain't reality. Like every show you watch, an accumulation of parodies. Loving hip-hop, ain't really hip-hop, just a bunch of has-beens looking for bread before they get knocked. And a bunch of women looking for attention and exposure. If they took the makeup off, you probably never would approach her. Real shit, I don't mean to offend, that's just my opinion. You need to start relaxing, you cause intention. I'm used to reflection, don't get so worked up, or I have you do a backflip that have you turned up. I ain't making threats, and I don't make promises. I'm just keeping real with my skill to display my dominance. With common sense and punchline spin, I'll tear your block off if you pop off. Sound like Cosby before he got off. My goal is just to be up in your top 4, the best to ever do it. That's why I got into it. And every time you hear it, you can see it. It's a unit, like I'm 50. You playing these games, and it's about to do it like this.
God damn, man. Josh Jacobs on the Above Ground Radio Show, ladies and gentlemen, man. Cooler Beats Radio, coolerbeats.net. Right here.
Cheer.
Just heard that man black out.
Wow, for real.
Wow, out.
See his leg shaking, you know you feeling it.
Leg shake, leg shake, you know it's there.
Yo, Josh, tell these people your Instagram and all that.
Yo, follow me at Who Is Josh Jacobs on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud, YouTube. That's Who Is Josh Jacobs. So if you go to YouTube, youtube.com/Who Is Josh Jacobs, SoundCloud.com/Who Is Josh Jacobs. Instagram is at Who Is Josh Jacobs. Twitter at Who Is Josh Jacobs. Facebook at Who Is Josh Jacobs.
And what's the name of that album?
The name of that project is called the Fall Mixtape. Go get that. Get my previous album that released at the end of last year called Purple Skies. I got some great music coming up. I'm trying to drop like 3 or 4 projects this year. I'm not stopping right now. So
everybody go to
level.
Everybody go to Dat Piff and hear his earlier joints.
Hear my earlier joints, by the way.
When you're front with the gun, but it don't matter because you still have
15,
bars.
18, 21-year-old Josh Jacobs spitting those bars. And I don't go by Josh Jacobs. Is at that time, artists changed their names. It was J Kid back in the day.
Okay,
but now,
so J Kid back then.
But now it's Josh Jacobs. So go get that, man.
Where can they find the music?
Find the music on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Google Play. You can even go on my YouTube. I have everything. Google me.
That's what's good, man. Yo, and thanks for coming through to the Above Ground Radio Show. You already know, man.
Thank you for having
Follow
me, bro.
us
I
at Cooler Beats
appreciate
Radio.
you.
Oh, yeah, no question, man. Appreciate you. Shouts to Hubble Promotions in the building. You know what I'm
Hubble.
saying? That's how we do it. Ryan Show, too. Shouts to them, each and every Monday on at Tavern Lounge. Make sure you come through instead of just, logging on, RyanShow.net. Come through, pull up. And Cooler Beats Radio, 24 hours, hits. All types of shit. Friday Night Live, 10 to 12 p.m. Friday nights. Stress-free radio show. And everything's there, man. Everything's everything, man. Shouts to my boy Tyrell. Doing a happy dance.
Doing that way.
Shouts to my G Tyrell for coming through. Tyrell, your podcast is called one more time?
The radio show is zonedout.net.
I'm going to be on zonedout.net next.
Yeah, I gotta talk to the Brooklyn people.
Yes.
Get that popping.
The Brooklyn people.
Brooklyn's in Brooklyn.
Yeah, hit me up at Tyrell. That's on everything. TAHRELL. That's TAHRELL. My name's Tyrell. You heard it here first. That's what it is. Cooler Beats Radio. Coolerbeats.net. I got it right this time, right?
Yep, you got it right. You got it. That was perfect. That's perfect.
Yes.
Pleasure, bro.
It was a pleasure. It was definitely a pleasure. I'm going to be on your show as well.
We going to link.
And follow me at Cooler Beats. I always say Cooler Beats Radio. Yeah, follow at Cooler Beats Radio.
Cooler
follow
Beats
me
Radio.
at Cooler Ruler.
Cooler Ruler.
And we catch y'all next time. Above Ground Radio Show.
Yes.
One.